Hi, this is Frank Maselli. I'd like to talk to you about the power opening. This is something you've heard me discuss before if you've listened to any of the audio training, or certainly if you've read the book. I've mentioned the power opening. What is a power opening? Why is it so useful? And why should you consider doing this? Okay, so let me explain. The power opening is something that you do within the first, I would say, 2 minutes of the workshop. Now, the typical workshop, the presenter, you, the advisor, comes out and says something like this: "Hi folks, thanks very much for coming. I'm so glad you're all here. Hey, before we get started tonight, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we do and who we are and blah, blah, blah." Big mistake, big mistake. First of all, you're front-loading the commercial, which is a disaster. And the audience expects this. I mean, they've been to other seminars. They've seen 100 people do this kind of opening. I call this the plain vanilla opening. "Hi, thanks for coming, blah, blah, blah." Administrative announcements. Don't do that. I would recommend you don't do that. I like to come out in the first minute or 2 minutes, and I like to grab that audience, and I like to make them believe or feel that I'm going to be different and better than other speakers. So I've developed a variety of power openings depending on the topic. One of my all-time favorite is called the dollar bill opening. Let me show you the dollar bill opening very quickly. It's simple, it's easy, it's powerful, a little bit dramatic. You got to have a little bit of actor in you somewhere, but it's easy to do. Not rocket science by any means. So here you go. Okay, the dollar bill opening. So I will come out, and in an ideal world, you're introduced to the room, but don't worry about that. So I come out, and I don't say anything. I just look at them for just a minute in silence. And then I reach into my wallet and I pull out a dollar bill. Okay, here we go. And I haven't said anything. Again, I'm just talking to you. I'm not talking to the audience. I pull out a dollar bill, and this is what I do. What is this? What is this? Okay, now you'll get audience response. People will say, "It's a dollar." Okay, obviously. And I wait for them to respond, okay? And there's laughter, and anytime you ask a question of the audience, there's usually some laughter. I don't jump into that. I just let it go. What is this? A dollar bill, right? Dollar bill? Wrong. Wrong. This is your entire retirement nest egg. This is everything that you have saved and invested and done without over the last 40 years to put aside. This is your pension, this is your 401k, this is your IRA, this is your Social Security, this is everything you have, your home. This is the whole ball of wax. And it's taken you 40 plus years to put this together. And now that you're entering retirement, this has to last you 35 years in retirement. But there's a problem. There's a problem. The problem is, Uncle Sam wants his piece. The IRS wants a piece. Okay? And then I throw it on the floor. Don't interrupt the drama here, okay? I just rip it, throw it on the floor. Inflation, which is climbing, wants its piece. Medical care, which is going to be the single most expensive thing you've got in the next 35 years and is going up at 3 times the rate of inflation. Medical care wants its piece. The kids move home and they want their piece now. And that always gets a laugh, by the way, or invariably gets a laugh. And this is your piece. This has to last you 35 years in retirement. Folks, we're facing a crisis. You're here tonight to learn how to put this back together. You're here tonight to learn some very valuable things. My name is Frank Maselli, and I'm going to take you on a journey for the next 60 minutes that I think will result in some tremendous success and tremendous confidence for every person in this room. Now, that's pretty much it, and then I can get into the text or the content of the seminar. But all I did in the beginning was create a little sense of drama, a little I don't know, what would you call it? A little bit of excitement, a little bit of passion. Listen, the dollar bill is very simple. There are other dollar bills. For the taxes and retirement seminar, I add a little bit of spice to that. I rip it. I go, the IRS wants a piece of your 401k. Rip. The IRS wants a piece of your pension plan. Rip. The IRS, and I always say the IRS, I don't like to say Uncle Sam. People like Uncle Sam, people hate the IRS, so I always say IRS instead. The IRS, if you decide to sell your home, the IRS is going to get a piece of that. Rip. Social Security, the IRS is even going to get a piece of your Social Security. Rip. And this is your piece, okay? So if your focus of the seminar is on tax avoidance or tax protection, then use the dollar bill with the IRS as the evil. If the focus is just retirement in general, I use the dollar bill, with the various aspects of their life. Medical care, the kids move home. The kids move home is a crowd pleaser no matter what you say. So listen, there are many, many ways to open a seminar. There are many ways that you can make a mistake too. And we talk about this in the training program. Don't ever, for example, open the seminar on a joke. A joke is a very dangerous thing to do. Humor, very, very tricky. And if you blow the joke in the beginning, it's like fumbling the kickoff at the Super Bowl. Okay, very hard to recover from something like that. So think about your own version of a power opening. If you want some help with this, just call me. I'll help you. I mean, if you want to talk over a power opening, give me a buzz and I'll help you with this. But it's extremely useful. And what it does is it sets the tone for the evening. And you'll see people in the audience, okay? You'll see a wife, for example, nudge her husband and go, "This guy's going to be good." And oh man, you're on your way. You're on your way. It's a fantastic feeling. Give the power opening a shot. Have some fun with it and let me help you. Thanks very much.